Hey guys, uh, just wanted to talk about my recent. This was about almost a month ago. My experience at a hotel. Uh, yeah. So here's the story. The lady I drive for, she used to work at a hotel, and she worked there for about 25 years, and so she had connections. So she was able to get us a room at the Embassy Suites by Hilton, which is a pretty nice hotel. I don't know what the stars rating is, whether it's 3 star, 4 star, but it was pretty nice, you know, compared to it was above my budget, that's for sure. Yeah, so we were able to stay there for the weekend, and yeah, so so who all ended up the people that ended up coming was her her not biological, but the girl who she calls her daughter and her kids. Her name is Elizabeth, and the lady also brought her biological daughter, and Elizabeth brought her kids. My mom went, my dad went, my brother went. They had a lot of nice things, a lot of nice amenities, well, a lot of nice things. So as far as eating, and so they had a kitchen that they serve you breakfast in the morning, and they made you omelets. They had pancakes. They had waffle maker. They had coffee. They had eggs. Well, yeah, they made omelets. They also had um, powdered eggs. They had bacon. They had sausage. They had a good selection. They had juice. They had cranberry juice. They had orange juice. So it was pretty good. I should have filmed my plate, but I forgot. Uh, yeah. So what would happen was we'd get up in the morning and we'd all meet downstairs because I had a room. Well, yeah, I had a room with my mom and my dad and my brother. So there were two beds in the room, but they couldn't stand my snoring. So my brother actually got up in the middle of the night and went all the way home, about 30 minutes home, just so he could sleep. Hey, I have sleep apnea. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. But my snoring, I guess, is pretty bad. But his is bad too. How is he talking about mine? And my dad's snores too. My mom's the only one who doesn't snore. But I got called out, so that's whatever. um, yeah, so he went home one of those nights. So we'd all wake up in the morning and go down for breakfast and have breakfast like the little family we are. And it was a nice time. They had an indoor pool, really nice, and an outdoor pool. And my room was right above the outside pool, so I could see my mom when she was downstairs at the outdoor pool. I was mostly in the room, trying to make the most of the hotel because it was a nice hotel. It was by the convention center in Orlando, so that's the big tourist district right there. So I seen a lot of people. There was a lot of what do you call that? Cheerleaders down there. A lot of people coming, cheerleaders, dancers. There's a lot of people staying there. um, Plenty tourists from all over. I didn't really speak to any of them, but you know, that was it. Yeah, the hotel was right. Again, this is the Embassy Suites by Hilton on I Drive, the I Drive strip. So at night, we walked down to the strip, and we walked the strip. Me and my dad, and that down there was Icon Park. You know, if you're not from Orlando, Google Icon Park. It's where all the it's another thing for a tourist trap. It's a tourist trap. They have all these crazy rides where you're like 100, 200, 100 feet in the air, you know, swirling around like this, and they got the slingshot where they slingshot you like 100 something feet in the air. Yeah. So we went down there. We walked it at night, and then we almost seen somebody get hit by a car. So Elizabeth, I was she treated me to dinner like 2 times. She took me and the kids to Bahama Breeze, paid for all our food. I mean, that girl's crazy. She ordered like two meals for her daughter, and her daughter didn't even barely touched it. She ordered a big plate of food, and she barely touched it, and she didn't even take it to go. I should have took it to go, but that was at Bahama Breeze. She also took us to Outback Steakhouse, and that was fun. I didn't like my food though. It was a chicken sandwich, and it was tasteless. It had no taste. It was don't go to Outback and get a chicken sandwich. It's terrible. And me and Elizabeth also walked the strip in the daytime because she wanted to smoke weed. So I don't know if she was gonna do it in my car, but I didn't want my car smelling like weed. Um, because okay, hold on. Yeah, I didn't want my car smelling like weed because the lady goes in my car, and the lady doesn't really know I smoke. My parents know I smoke, but my my parents know I smoke, so I didn't want the lady being in my car and my car smell like weed. The lady knows that Elizabeth smokes though, you know, her quote unquote daughter. Uh, yeah, so I told her I was down there actually in that same area like 2 weeks prior to us staying at the hotel, and I seen these people walking down the strip smoking weed. So that's where I got the idea. I'm like, Elizabeth, let's just go. Elizabeth speaks no English, by the way. So I had to translate to Google Translate. I had to tell her that we could go smoke. Um, I told her we could go smoke on the strip, and we did. Uh, so we walked down there because there was no cops on the strip. So I told her, yeah, let's just go smoke. I didn't smoke though. Let's just go smoke on the strip. And we did that. We had a little conversation all through Google Translate. She told me she doesn't like speaking English because she feels like people don't take her serious when she's trying to speak English because she's from Dominican Republic. So yeah, that was my time there um, at Embassy Suites Hotel. Um, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, so I was just using the time there to take pictures and make the most of the hotel because there were just some good backgrounds that look good in pictures. So yeah, then Sunday, I think Sunday morning, we got there Friday and left there like Sunday morning, or was it Monday morning? No, it was Sunday morning. Sunday morning, and we just packed up, threw everybody in the car, and drove back home. And that was it. So thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.
I'm gonna trash the hotel room. I'm gonna trash the hotel room. I'm gonna trash the hotel room. Gonna throw a chair out the window. Gonna destroy the walls. Gonna take food and throw it everywhere. Wouldn't that be funny as hell if I did that shit? Bro, but then the damn deposit in the hotel room out there, they'd keep it. They'd be like, nope, you destroyed the hotel room. Now we're going to have to clean up after you. And we're going to use we're going to keep your $150 being that you destroyed our hotel room. No!